Before we crack on, just a quick reminder, channel memberships are open. Members get early access to a fresh campaign, exclusive emojis, loyalty badges, and priority comment responses. Hit that join button next to subscribe to check out all the perks. It's a fantastic way to support the channel. Now back to the campaign. Let's start with the west. We have a full stack here from Pictavis. They are really strong stack, like 2/3 of it are tier 3 chosen swords or spears. We have a fleet here that just wiped out their garrison fleet and the small fleet they had inside, but that fleet is not enough to take the settlement. They have 3 chosen swords in the garrison, plus 4 other units, plus a general and an admiral. So as much as I believe in bravery of these slightly been hoplites, they are still a basic unit and there's only 60 of them. No way we can beat 3 units of chosen swords. So we have 2 options here. We can either gang up on this army with these 2, because they are both in range, and then we will be fighting 30 versus 20, hopefully beat him up, and one of these armies, along with the fleet, next turn would be able to just take Namnetum. As a couple of issues with this, we would be attacking fort, and we have no idea how many shooters they have. We don't have many shooters ourselves. This army has 4, this army has only 2. So they might not even be inclined to go out of the fort, and if they don't, even if we spend all the ammunition on ballistas, we would then need to assault with hoplites against chosen swords while being under fire from our towers. Seems like a really bad idea. And then if they do get out of the fort, depending on when our reinforcements spawn, we might be at massive disadvantage. If, for example, we need to fight them with just this stack, and the other one and our reinforcements spawn on the other side of the map, then you might actually lose this first army in entirety before the other one catches up and beats them. So I'm not a big fan of attacking them. There's also these 2 really stacks from Massalia to consider. This guy set up attack on Bibracte, where we have a small army. Obviously he can double time to help him out, but also they might have something here to also bring to the table, and there's also Rome that has Bibracte in range. So if we just stay inside, we might be in big trouble next turn. So, one of the options we can consider is double timing this guy behind this Massalian army and attacking with him. Then we're fighting 2 versus 1 and he's surrounded. He should be an easy prey for us. Yeah, we would be fighting a river crossing attack with the first army, but the other one would spawn behind him, so he would be in big trouble. Then we would leave this army fortified here, and that one on double time would no longer be on double time, so they would be supporting each other, and this one would be supporting Bibracte, because it would be in range and fortified. And then this one, we would just go to Lemonum, where we have a garrison of 6, so this would be 21 units in total. This guy could even be favored in auto-resolve, so it's not impossible for him to actually attack and try to take it back, which obviously would not work out for him. So I'm tempted to do just that. We're going to bring this guy just behind, but let's hire 1 merc, so we're up to full. We have 4 shooters, that's plenty. We could use another unit of cavalry, so maybe you grab one of these Scutaricavs. They're pretty decent. Yeah, get this one. Come behind this guy, so you can reinforce. Can you go any closer? No, you can't. So you are going to attack now. Go for it. We can even auto-resolve this. Of course, we don't want night attack. We lose reinforcements. But auto-resolving means we lose 23%. That's like half a stack. A little bit too much. I'm going to fight this. Okay, we can see how they deployed. Most of them seems to be defending the fort. And there's a second fort. They split roughly equally. The ballistas here. Both ballistas, in fact. Wait, this is so far away. They won't be able to support defending this stuff. It's way too far away. They would need to bring the ballistas much closer. We can test this. If we put our ballista here, right? Our range is... they're not that far away. Our range is here, so they would only need to bring their ballistas maybe this much towards the second fort to be able to bomb this section. Might still not be very good for us. Wait, this is our reinforcements, right? The triangle. By the looks of it, we'll be spawning here. Quite far away. Should we try to bomb this ballista and see how we do? Slingers, hoplites... But they have 2 of them. That's not gonna work out very well for us. We could instead spawn here and start shooting these guys. Far away from their ballistas, so they can shoot ours, but we have them in range. Cause them some casualties, why not? Then if this other army wants to cross the river, be my guest. If they want to come here, be my guest. Either way, we will spawn behind them. Also, we have a range advantage here, right? They also have slingers, so we don't. Or we could just assault through this fort. There would be a slaughter in between. Okay, here's the thought. We are faster, right? And we are closer to the fort. Would we be able to run with the cavalry and cross before they block the path? Because if we do, we can go around them with the cavalry, crush ballistas, while our hoplites just press on right ahead and pin their infantry in a fight. Yeah, we might get a round or two of javelins from these levy freemen. I'm not worried about slingers, they do barely any damage. And then we can neutralize their ballistas and hopefully even crush this whole lot before the other army catches up. Like, yeah, a few things. I'm actually tempted to do that, because we also want to keep these guys at bay, so maybe we put some hoplites here, like these 3 guys, to give them something to do. Maybe even keep these slingers here and go for ranged exchange with them. And then we would throw these 5 at this fort over here. Where is their cavalry? There is no cavalry. Okay, very good. So we could send the peltas here and be bombing their unshielded side from over here as we clash in the ford. Can put ballista here to force them to attack this entrance. Yeah, elephants, of course. Elephants, we probably need them more here. Yeah, so this is what we're gonna do. We are going to attack here, go around them with our cavalry and try to crush ballistas, while our infantry presses on and pins them in melee. In the meantime, hopefully, they'll be tempted to attack into here, because we have ballista here and they don't. And either way, we'll be bombing them while our second army spawns behind them. So the first order needs to be for our cavalry to crack on, and then for these 5 guys. Right, let's do it. Guys, you come here, fast. You come here. They're not moving, excellent. Guys, you press on. Ballista, how are you doing?
We have discovered the enemy's hidden units.
Yeah, that's great. Okay, you start bombing these guys.
Our reinforcements have arrived.
You block the path. Reinforcements. Everyone, crack on. How is our cavalry doing? Pretty much around them. Looks like this is going to work out. Yeah, we are going to take some damage, but that's not a big deal. Guys, you press on. We lost 7 riders so far, but we are behind them and we're going to attack their ballistas next. Everyone comes here. Oh, they're trying to protect the ballistas. Not gonna work. Peltas, press on. They are not attacking, so we need to come for them. Ah, they are withdrawing here. Everyone here comes here. Ah, this doesn't seem to be working very well. We are under fire. You know what? If they are protecting ballistas, at least we can clear the slingers. Everyone press on here and you guys attack them. Yeah, it's pretty clever. They basically stack hoplites on ballistas, so we can't attack them. But we can attack them with hoplites. Right, the ballistas aren't protected now, go for them. Loyal Sons of Carthage, crush them. Yeah, we got their ballistas, the most dangerous units. Everyone here, press on. Yeah, looks like they are turning back, they realize they lost. By the looks of it. Got slingers pinned with hoplites, excellent. Right, you pull back, we now have hoplites here. Just pile on. Ballista, how are you doing? Ah, this is gonna take a while to arrive. How about the other ballista, the one that's actually shooting? 60 only kills? Come on. Guys, you clear the slinger. How are we doing here? All the you pull back. All the hoplites going to hoplite wall. You go around them. Gonna rear charge them. Peltas almost here. Come on, dude, you should have cleared that guy already. You guys come here, and you'll be shooting them. Okay, you go behind them. You go behind them. I've got a lot of cavalry here, that's excellent. Group them and charge at this stuff. Elephant, you go into melee. And you start shooting him. How is this slinger? Down to 50, excellent. We're doing a good job there. We're taking some damage on hoplites, but we don't care about hoplites. Oh, this one is wavering, excellent. Ah, it's only ballista. Doesn't matter that much. Okay, we're absolutely crushing these guys, but it would be even better if we're shooting hoplites. They have way better armor. Okay, we crush the slinger. You now come here. Yeah, cavalry, come here. You attack the staff, and you guys start shooting these hoplites. This one's already weakened. And charge here. How are we doing here? Looking good, but let's pull back, and we will charge again. Whoa, 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 whoa. Pull back, what are you doing? Ballista, you keep shooting this blow.
The battle is turning in our favor.
Yeah, no wonder. Everyone, Charge them. Now let's switch to this hoplite, because we are about to charge the other one, so we don't want friendly fire. Two of them wavering here. Pretty sure these are levy freemen, but let's put some more pressure on hoplites. Yeah, one hoplite here, all the levy freemen broken, and this hoplite here still steady. Right. Elephants incoming. They are trying to cross. They have to attack here, because now it's us who have range advantage. Ballista absolutely crushing them. Excellent. Let's deal with these guys. Guys, you move a little bit. You know what? Drop this and just charge at them. And you guys come here and you'll be shooting this stuff. Ballista, start shooting his general. You know what? No, forget about general. Just shoot here. Okay, how are you doing here? Basically wipe them out. Guys, someone clears this stuff. And everyone here, go this way. Same you guys. We just need one cavalry to finish this hoplite, so he doesn't run away. Okay, slingers have enough. Excellent. How are you doing here? Shooting these guys? I hope you are. 116, not doing much damage to them at all. Guys, you go into hoplite wall. One of them is badly beaten up, but our cavalry is well on the way here. Okay, cavalry will clear these slingers of theirs, which means we can redirect fire onto this blob. And everyone here, press on. Wait, what's this? This guy's still alive? Come on. Someone go there and finish him off. Ballista out of ammo. Let's bring Elephant in. Yeah, we got the slingers. Just need to stay away from this hoplite. No need to give him easy kills. And let's bring Elephant in. Slingers, how are you doing anyway? 30 and 70 kills, not that great. Everyone press on. Yeah, his general is pretty close. Let's go around them. One of you needs to keep the pressure on the slinger. The other one goes around, you go around and attack him. General, you can just charge into this. You guys shoot this levy freeman and you clear the slinger. Cavalry, stay out of the hoplite. We have something on the way that will easily beat him. Easily. Instead, you guys can stay away from these levy freemen too. They have javelins. They're trying to run away from our elephant. Obviously not gonna work. General, crack on. This slinger put himself together. You attack him. You chase these guys. Elephant, how are you doing? 44 kills, that's it? Just press on. Okay, we won here. Elephant is hopefully about to wreck this hoplite. Shaken, wavering. Excellent. Rear charge him and he should break. We've not even used most of our forces. By the looks of it, they are about to crumble. Yeah, gonna continue and wipe them out. Yeah, we lost a little bit of this hoplite and these two. Generally, it went really well. I really needed like a fraction of our force to beat them. Alright, that was pretty good. What did we lose? 11%, right? And not 24. They only got away with 20 slingers. Not too bad. Most importantly, by not auto-resolving, we preserved all the elephants and most of cavalry. The hoplites that took the losses, not a big deal. Okay, now, we have really good public order in a vast majority of our provinces, so it might be time to start doing this to bump the income.
Setting forth in the name of Carthage.
Yeah, in the name of Carthage, you just leveled up. What do we want? Get this and replenishment. You're not going to get... Wait, you are in our territory. Of course, because this belongs to Lemonum. So you can get replenishment. Now, should we follow up and attack this guy? If only he retreated further out and be supported by this guy in the garrison, we could just wipe them out completely, but that's not the case. Yeah, we can finish him off easily enough. We don't really care about that, right? We would rather come back here and fortify. Let's see. If we fortify here, we're supporting this guy, but not the town. I don't know if we'll be able to cover both in that case. Now we're supporting the town, but not this guy. Oh man. Ugh. I hoped we can be supporting both, but we are just short a little bit of movement. How about we move here? Again, just him. That's not good, because Bibracte is vulnerable to sneak attacks from these two. Right, we need to scout around if they have another army on the way. Oh, they have another army on the way here. We should have scouted first. Right, in which case, might as well clear this guy. Wipe him out. And come here. So we are defending the river crossing. Both guys are supporting each other. So we'll be fighting two small stacks versus two big stacks, most likely, because I fully expect them to attack us here with double stack. And we are still getting replenishment because we are in own territory. It's gonna upgrade this. We might keep this unit for a while. So actually, we should hire this, but there's a tough battle ahead. At least 2 stacks, maybe more. So makes sense to keep the units we've got rather than disbanding them. You check this. Nothing here. Oh, they got rebels. Nice. Couple of turns and they might even lose this. Right. You've got menace, then get this. Okay, and here I will just bring this guy to Lemonum and wait for this Doomstack to attack. As to this fleet, can he go on this? He can go on water, so maybe we just come here. Because what we really want, the ideal case for us would be for him to attack us with transport fleet. We can easily sink him for the tiller we've got. So let's come here and ride them. Yeah, 300 gold, nice. Yeah, even if they attack with both these guys and a full stack and the garrison fleet. No, garrison fleet hasn't replenished yet. I'm sure we can beat them with 4 ballista ships. Now, this situation. We destroyed 6 legions over the last 3 turns. Now, we could take Genoa easily enough, but that doesn't really solve any of our issues. What we really want to take is islands. I guess it solves the issues in a way that we can then defend the settlement. For settlement defense, we want pikes and hoplites and some cavalry. Yeah, we don't know how many stacks they have. We destroyed 6, but Rome is big. They go all the way here and here. They are big and strong. They could have a couple more stacks on the way, but at the same time, Genoa is... it's not even that weak. 17 units, huh? Because the alternative, I think we should take islands before we take Genoa. We could bring this fleet over and attack next turn. And then if we send one of these armies by the sea, we could be reinforcing the attack with a land army, which is way better. We don't know what's in Alalia either. Could be a strong garrison there. But taking Genoa kind of secures Massalia. And the army can just stay inside indefinitely. With pikes, you could be defending forever. Pikes and hoplites, ballista, couple of shock calves. Might also want to use elephant for that. And this would be our assault force for the islands. Yeah, we could use another cavalry here. So why don't we take one from him, Carthaginian cav, because it's faster, and give this peltas away. Maybe even get rid of one hoplite and bring another slinger. Slingers are pretty good in defensive battles. Now he's strong enough to easily take it with minimal losses and just camp inside. Look, there are 500 of them more, and yet we are so favored in auto-resolve. Yeah, of course we could auto-resolve, but we know very well how this is going to end. They also only have Hastati inside, weak units, and a couple of triaries and ships. Yeah, we're gonna just fight this. Alright, so their fleet will probably spawn somewhere here, and it can either land over there or over here. Now, if we deploy here, on this side, right, they will be inclined to land somewhere here, which means we might get lucky and manage to sink their triarii ships with ballista. That would be perfect, because triarii ships are big and strong. Well, triarii are bigger and strong. Their ships too. If we can get rid of them without having to fight them on land, that would be very good for us. Then we'll be assaulting through here once we this is nice and wide, right? They need to cover this somehow. They'll probably form a line of defense somewhere here, which we can then start bombing with ballista. Bring these guys over here to be shooting their unshielded sides. And if they want to get out and attack our ballista, we'll have a line of pikes waiting for them. Flanked by a hoplite on each side and 2 hoplites protecting these slingers. General somewhere at the back, and maybe 1 cav here and 2 on the other side in case they only have light units there. Yeah, but the most important thing is, where will their triarii ships spawn? They are over here, excellent, start bombing them. They are about to land, they are too close, it's not so good. Okay, let's press on. Remember, we have range advantage, so they need to come for us if they want to do much. You come here and you come here. We got quite lucky that they spawned right where our ballista is, but we still need to land quite a few shots to sink this ship. Might not actually happen, because they are pretty close to landing. They're almost out of range. I don't think we'll do this. Yeah, we'll land some shots, but we'll just kill a few guys and not actually sink the ship. We should have started shooting the one behind them. Velitas, huh? I don't think we have... Yeah, Ballista is moving now, it's too late. Not so good. Right. Levies unprotected, crush them. Just one of you. The faster one, Carthaginian Cav. The noble Cav just comes here. And since we can't destroy this Triari, Ballista just comes here. Pikemen at my command, come here. Use this. For protection. You will be here. And you will be here. Bring these guys here. The other two hoplites. How are we doing with the cavalry? Did we catch the guy? Yeah, we got these levies. Crushing them, but Hastati are on the way. And Hastati, as we know, have javelins, so let's get out of here. I wish we managed to break them. It's not gonna happen. Another charge? Seems like a bad trade, because javelins are incoming. Get out of here. Out, 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 out. Well, we kill almost half of you. Oh yeah, they shattered. Excellent. This is exactly what we wanted. Poke them where they have unprotected shooters and just get rid of them. These guys stay put. It's going to be a long one. They are playing it smart. Let's bring Ballista here so we can be shooting this section here. Astati and plebs and unprotected levies, but they have Triari on the way here. Let's bring our slingers here. Pikes going to phalanx. Hoplites, you guys cover this, and you set up here. Cavalry and elephant come closer. Yeah, we want Ballista here, so it can be absolutely brutal and wipe all these guys out. Another unprotected levy. Okay, can we do the same trick and just crush these guys? Wait, there's also plebs on the way. Go for it. See how we do. Nah, it's not gonna work against this levy. We can, however, get rid of these plebs. I don't think Rurari have javelin. Oh, but Hastati do, and they're here. And this is levies. Okay, forget about it. This is not gonna work. Maybe this one. There are only a couple of Triaris here, and they don't have precursor javelins. And Ballista, you will be shooting these Velites right in the middle. Triari, nah, it's not impossible to cross this. There's a bunch of Triaris here. And the Pictavis. We need to avoid these guys. They are strong and they have precursors. Ballista, how did you do? 15 kills? Is that the best you can do? Yeah, they're all in loose formation. It's also not so good for us. Plebs, Triari. Well, the fewer shooters they have, the better for us. The collateral is landing on Hastati, which is good, and on these Velites. But we've only killed a few. Well, 66, not too bad. We need to be patient here, we don't want to rush it. We have no idea what's behind the city, and being counterattacked by another full legion or two with better units might be uncomfortable. Yeah, they're reorganizing, not gonna help them much. We stuck a building, just... How about we now shoot this Hastati here? You know what? Maybe just shoot this spot. Even better, this spot. Yeah, we're killing some plebs, which is obviously not ideal, but we could get a nice charge here. Maybe wipe these levies out, but Hastati are too close. Ballista, how are we doing? 140 kills. 10 of that is plebs, the rest are decent units. Going to use all ammunition before we attack. 200 kills. 220. 300 kills. Killing about 30 men per round, which is pretty decent. Unfortunately, some of them are plebs. Very low value, but we are killing 2 shooters and 2 Hastati in the process. 375. If we can get like 450 kills, that wouldn't be too bad. Basically evens out the numbers, because we had about 500-600 men disadvantage here. Yeah, we're almost out of ammo. And looks like we are going to get maybe 450 kills. Yeah,
One
out
of
of
our
ammo,
units has used all-
450 kills exactly. Wow. That's some prediction skills right here. Okay, now. We still have range advantage. We have these amazing slingers here. So why don't we bring them, but we need to protect them with pikes. So pikes, crack on. Do you guys come here? You cover this, and you will cover flank of pikes. Pikes come here. And you crack on here. These guys should be here. And he's no longer needed there, so just come closer. Ah, there are double levies here. If we charged from here and from here, but they're also double hastati, and they'll be shooting us brutally. Just gonna play it slowly, there's no need to rush it. We have our slingers here. The pressure is on them to do something about it. Having range advantage is very, very powerful in this game. Pikes move here. You cover this flank. And the two of you move here. We're not really shooting very effectively. How about you guys come here? All the pikes in phalanx? Yeah, excellent. Now we can clearly see them, meaning we can shoot them very, very effectively. Just gonna shoot whatever is close. Come on, slingers. Do your job. They are in loose formation and with their shields raised, so we won't be very effective. We've only killed 2, but we are dealing them HP damage. Ah, 44 ammunition. We can play a long game here with all this ammo. Gonna speed this up a little bit. If they are doing nothing, we're quite happy to just be decimating them. I don't know what their plan here is, but if we're going to score 3 kills on slingers like this, it's not going to be very effective at all for them. Okay, switch to these velites. Oh. Wiped out, along with the plebs. Now this guy. They'll just keep bringing more people here for certain death. Look, these slingers already have over 300 kills between them. And you are shooting from the safe distance. If they don't attack us, they are done. We can probably kill another 5, 6, 700 before we run out of ammo. Now Triari. They have 95 armor. It will be much tougher. Oh, they showed their back to us. Such a brutal mistake. This is ridiculous. You should never do that. They are covering this, meaning we are shooting them in the back. Oh, slaughter. Absolute slaughter. Look at this. This unit is melting away. Why would they ever do that? Shaken, huh? It's almost 600 kills on slingers. Just gonna break this Triari and then finish off this Hastati probably. Yeah, because he's showing us his back too. Hastati, Urari. We want to start killing them off with the best units.
The battle is turning in our favor.
Yeah, no wonder. We are scoring 3 kills with Ballista and now with these guys. Look, Ballista got 450. Right now we have about 650 kills on slingers. They didn't even attack. They only threw like a javelin or 2 on these spikes. Maybe killing 5 men. And that's it. We are absolutely decimating them here. Like, what is this supposed to achieve? Yeah, second Triari unit wiped out. Excellent. We still have a little bit of ammo. Can now deal with this Hastati here. They're running out of good units. Whoa, 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 pull back. Slow it down. They finally woke up. Oh no, they didn't. Anyway, they only have levies here, so you guys crack on. Crush them. You try shooting these, and you come here. What they've got here? Hastati, Rurari, and Plebs. Not a strong unit at all. Hoplites, you can come here, and you guys just keep shooting them. The two of you attack these levies, and you keep shooting this stuff. Yeah, Rurari have barely any armor. Maybe they have a little bit, not enough certainly. You attack this, you attack this. Slinger's still shooting, excellent. Yeah, this is not a high value target, but they don't really have much left. And you are now crushing these, perfect. You move here. Shaken, huh? No wonder. Okay, the infantry is getting close, so pull back. Keep shooting these guys. Pull back. Pull back with cavalry. Get out of there. You pull back. Okay, so this is absolutely brutal because this will be their unshielded side. Yeah, this guy's already... Well, this is only plebs, so... No wonder he's wavering. Just gonna wait for them to attack us. We can bring cavalry behind them and crush them. And hoplites behind them too. Because all they can do is attack into pikes, which is very, very bad idea. Very bad idea. You press on.
One of our
You
units
keep
has
shooting
used all
him.
its ammunition.
Oh, finally! How many did he kill? 400, 400, and 320. Not too bad. Okay, you guys attack this stuff and this stuff. In fact, no, forget about the plebs. You can attack the plebs. Yeah, they have enough, clearly. Okay, slingers have no ammo, so this one has a little bit left. Start shooting this Principe. He's already shaken anyway. Maybe you just charge him with elephant. No, this is too risky. We might lose our general. Instead, let's attack with hoplites, pin him, and the elephant will crush him from rear. Elephant, come here, along with cavalry. Maybe we just need to attack him and this will be over. Pull back, don't get close. This is... Oh yeah, he collapsed, excellent. It's a settlement attack, so they're gonna get wiped out, just gonna end battle. Decisive victory. Look at this, we lost what? Less than 2% here. Yeah, not too bad, huh? 2% losses? Not even? Patience pays off. Look at the kill count on these guys. Alright, what's inside? Ooh, barracks 4. We'll need to scrap it. In fact, we should probably scrap it all. No, just gonna occupy. It's a lot of money from selling these buildings. Let's untax it first of all. We don't need this money. Get this down to level 1, so we get the garrison next turn. Scrap this too. Scrap this and scrap this. Alright, now, we have our best general, rank 10 CDF here, with 4 pikes, 4 hoplites, 3 units of cav, ballista, 3 slingers, and an elephant. I don't know how much they would need to bring to take him out. It's probably not even possible. Which frees this guy to either go north, help subdue these barbarians and Massilians, or go south and take Alalia. I think it's time to get on these islands. So I'm going to take a risk. Assume they have no strong fleet and crack on here. It would be good to at least have an agent so we can spy around a little bit, but we don't have any agents around, so almost in range to be reinforcing him, but not quite. But this fleet will be able to attack next turn, and he can at least land on the island. We should have moved the fleet first in case there was something here, but it's too late now. And this fleet, she's going to keep this guy in check. If he wants to attack, be my guest. Now, they also have this guy here, a 16 stack from Syracuse. This is probably a strong stack, but we have a good defenses in Thapsus. They will be favored in auto-resolve, but these 2 ships can probably sink 3-4 or more of theirs, so we'll only be facing maybe 12 units versus our 8, because mob doesn't count and ships will eventually die. We should be fine here. We have 3 Carthaginian hoplites, some cavalry to flank and recharge them, and some javelin men to weaken the strongest units and deal with their cav. So I don't even want to move this guy. Let's keep him here within striking distance to both Libeum and Coralis. Next, there's this Athenian fleet. It's 12 of them. We have 12 in Macomades, so not too worried about that. Wait, we can also expand Lepsis. and gonna build this. This is by far the best. Look, you only get 100 gold here, but if you look here, that 100 gold gets 200% bonus, so becomes 300 gold, and then it's doubled again from taxes. So this building is actually making us 600 gold, so gonna build more of it. Now, it's possible that this fleet will want to attack Lepsis, where we really don't have much, but by the time they get there, they need 3 turns. We will have very likely unlocked another level of Imperium and can just pop a general and an admiral, and this will be the end. Or we can just crack on with this fleet, intercept them and destroy, but looks like we've already... Wait, this is what? Patrol. We don't care about patrol. Yeah, we can just catch them and destroy them with this fleet. Why not? Just get as close to them as possible. These are transports, they can't do much. But before we do that, just make sure there's no other fleet or army on the way here. There isn't. Okay, so crack on and we'll wipe them out with this fleet. No need to take any risks here. In fact, end your movement so you support the city. It should be here. Yeah, alright. Now, the east. No one came from here, so this guy is still in ambush mode. We could attack Hegra, but we then need to defend it from both Nabatea and Seleucids. It's better to let them fight each other. This guy's on the way. We have an army here, a 16 stack. Let's upgrade these guys and set an ambush for him. Closest way is obviously through here, so we're going to set ambush just outside. So if he falls into it, we can use Garrison to auto-resolve and wipe him out. Wait, we need to be closer to the town for this to work. Yeah, because if you're too far away, you are supporting the town, but the town won't be supporting you because the battle will happen at the outskirts of your zone of control. Yeah, so next, this fleet is on the way to Masgat. Take it. Going to move in single time because we also want to be recruiting on the way, and we just got a full crab stack here in an ambush because they are on double time. What do we need? Maybe a throwaway unit of infantry. Let's grab a Scutari. Yeah, and attack. Now we can even auto-resolve it, which is quite tempting considering we have a turn of replenishment or even 2. How many are we losing? 22%. That's acceptable. Do it. Follow up, wipe them out. And come back for replenishment. Nice. Also upgrade these two. Alright, risk is 7%, meaning we need to promote someone or something from Maritime Party again. These guys are causing us all lots of issues. Alright, let's send someone for a mission. Oh wait, we can just secure loyalty. This is the cheapest. Let's do that. Okay, it's -4. If we do something with landowners, we might even be able to do some political actions. Okay, why don't we marry her off? And him. Now have 8 of them. Excellent. We can promote the newbie, the new ones. Yeah, we're still safe. -5, -4, -4. We can even do 2 actions. And this should keep these guys happy for longer. Okay, we don't need money, but we could use some support. So you gather some. You get a promotion. You get a promotion. Okay, and we are at 1%, which is acceptable. Okay, we can expand Egypt. Let's do Mios Hormos. And the most money is from agriculture. Public order is fine here. We are at +5. I could build the orange building, but do we need it? Well, we only have 2 public order buildings. In fact, a temple might be the best because it gives percentage wealth. So let's do that. Baal Hamon and public order building here. Upgrades here, here, and here, and here. And yeah, out of money. Nothing else to build. Oh, a new enemy, Veneti. You're welcome too. Alright, let's move on. Yeah, they came with those 2 stacks as we expected. 5,000 fools versus our 3.5, well, 3,300. So they have numerical advantage, but we can even win this in auto-resolve. Although losing half is unacceptable. So the first army has a couple of ballistas, which means losses will be high on our side, and the reinforcing one doesn't. Right, let's do it. Wait, what is it? We were defending a river crossing. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We're going to deploy as far away from them as possible, and the reason for that is twofold. First of all, our reinforcements should spawn behind us, so will join us quicker, and their reinforcements will spawn behind them. Wait, no, our guys are here? What is this? So we need to deploy here. Okay, ballista, hoplites. This guy is badly... Wait, they also got our general, because there's some crappy hoplite guy is in charge. Okay, pull them out. Ah, this is not so good, not at all. And we want slingers behind our main line, and these guys here, they got us with agent action again. If you're ready, we just wait for them. Alright, you guys spread out. You spread
Enemy
out.
reinforcements.
And everyone here cracks on. Yeah, they're running at us with Carthaginian cav or Massilian cav. Okay, so their reinforcements are behind them. Good. We have at least one elephant. That's better than nothing. Yeah, the other ballista will never get here in time. You know what? We should probably move this whole army, but would be better here because we have a line of sight for ballistas. So, guys, crack on here. Both ballistas, I want you to meet in here. Just two of you. Hoplites, you guys form this flank, and you guys come here. Now let's merge the slingers and put them behind the main line. Right, you need to go forth a little bit. You too, to make space for slingers. Yeah, they're cracking on. Okay, cavalry, guys, pull back. What else we've got here? Another peltast. Just come here, and these two cavs probably want to flank them on the other side. So let's join all the cavalry into one unit. Guys, you need to pull back. You're vulnerable here. Yeah, where's this other ballista? Gonna lose it. They are cracking on at it. Yeah, we just need to get behind hoplites. Even if we just get it over here, that will be good enough. And you reposition here. No, just you. Like this. Okay. You can just come here. You join the rest of cav and come here. General slightly further back. You're pulling back? What is this? I'm going to send Scutari cav and attack this ballista, because it looks like they are going to meet the reinforcements. Which is the most stupid thing I can imagine. Because they will likely leave ballistas unattended. Yeah, they're shooting us with some flaming nonsense. It's not gonna be very effective. How many did they kill? Like 9 men only. Ah, their cavalry is cracking on. Going to sacrifice this cav to wipe out their ballistas.
Our hidden units have been discovered.
Yeah. We don't fight them, we just attack ballista. Come on, crack on. Gonna give attack orders so these guys run away from us. But we aren't interested in them, we are interested in this ballista.
We have discovered the enemy's hidden units.
Just wipe these guys out. As many as you can. It's a good trade, a unit of cavalry for a ballista. 35. Remember with ballistas, the guys actually carry ammunition. So even if the structure, the machine is still standing, if we wipe out the crew, they have no ammunition to shoot. We got half here and more than half here. Excellent. Just keep the pressure on them. Okay, you can now move closer here. You fix your formation.
The men are wavering.
Yeah, we don't care about it. As long as they wipe out the ballista, we're fine. Wavering and 9 left. And here, 10 left. Just stay in the fight. Okay, we got them. Excellent. Get out of here. Ballista. 9 men left. Okay.
Men flee the
this was
field
actually
of
pretty good.
battle.
We wiped out one
This is
and
a
the other one
shameful
is left with 9 guys. Which means they have less than a quarter of normal ammunition here. Alright, now let's merge all the hoplites and fix our line a little bit. We're too wide and not deep enough. You come here. You can just come here. Slingers get closer to our line. The 2. Okay, peltas here. The other 2 peltas on this side. And cavalry on this flank. Excellent. Now we just wait for them. Suddenly, it's us who have artillery advantage. Can they even move the machines if they only have like 9 men? Gonna speed this up and see what happens. Because they need to attack us now. They are attackers, so they need to beat us. We don't need to do anything. And we happen to have plenty of ammunition on our ballistas. Right, stop shooting. You're probably shooting some nonsense, like cavalry units. Yeah, exactly. We don't want that. I think this guy is also wiped out, look. There is no banner for this unit. Okay, ballistas. We still have a little bit of time, so... No, in fact we don't. They started moving. Can you move a little bit towards here? And I want you guys to pull back a little bit. Elephant 2, and the 3 of you move like this. Okay, slow it down. Their infantry should be in range already. Excellent. So you going to be shooting this. This guy is right in the middle. It should be pretty good. And you
Cavalry at your command.
maybe attack him.
Find your
These two are overlapping, so that should also be pretty good. Okay.
Peltas!
We'll be facing a cavalry charge on this flank, so let's regroup these guys.
Sons of Carthage.
And we'll put them in a hoplite wall. They don't really have many strong units. Most of their stuff is just simple levy freemen. Right, we want to hide the elephant and cavalry behind our guys. Maybe even send this temporary general here. Because they'll be flanking us with this annoying skirmishing cav. So we want to meet them with peltasts and obliterate them. But we need something in front of peltasts to stop them from charging at us. Okay, there's Tarantine cav approaching here, ×2. So we want this guy here to deal with it. Skirmishing cav. 2 skirmishing cavs. Okay, so you move here.
Spearmen ready for
You attack them.
ready.
You pull back a little bit.
Darken the skies.
Throw javelins. You shoot this guy. You come closer. You attack him.
Our general is under
You know what?
attack.
You can start shooting the skirmishing cav. Oh, look at this. But even better if you shoot the skirmishers behind them. You don't attack them. You want to be shooting them with this guy. Are we shooting this Tarantine? Excellent. With everything we've got. Perfect. Okay, ballistas. Shoot the biggest blob here. And hoplites. You will be charging very soon, but not yet. In fact, maybe we just brace. Yeah, just attack them, whatever. You shoot the skirmishers, you attack here. They send skirmishers into melee, very weird. Okay, they bumped into us. Let's charge at them. We're close enough. Guys, you keep shooting this stuff. You attack this. You attack here, and you attack here. And ballistas, start shooting this Massalian hoplite. Cavalry, come here. You attack this, you attack this. You come closer. Oh, they're attacking our ballista. Right, guys. Crush these guys. Do you get rid of this? One of you. The other one recharges this stuff. You now change fire to this, and you attack these guys from rear. It's a big battle. Big battles tend to be chaotic. Right, press on and attack them from the flank. This citizen cavalry. Someone intercepts and destroys it. Peltas, you start shooting this blob over here. Slingers, you pick a high value target and start bombing it. Ballistas, continue what you're doing. Okay, we massively won here. Guys, press on. You press on. Need someone to help these guys out. Clear this citizen cav. Just attack them. Peltas, Slingers, you pull back. You attack them. You attack these. And you attack these. Wait, what are you doing? You just regroup. You should be... You're out of ammo? Ah, yeah, you lost quite a few men. Attack this stuff. You're turning back, then attack them with hoplites. Wait, what are you doing? You just regroup. Why is this cavalry here? 4 of them. Just kill them. Okay, attack this.
One of our
Slingers,
units has used all its
peltas,
ammunition.
and skirmishers. Excellent. Attack them, guys. You attack this. Cavalry go behind them, and yeah, just go behind them. Simply as that. Start bombing this. You guys go into hoplite wall. Yeah, we really need cavalry behind their lines, else these shooters will be getting free kills on us. All of you going to hoplite wall. You too. You guys pile on here. Where is our cavalry? Crushing these slingers. Excellent. You chase him. You attack him. Actually, the peltas might cause us some real issues here. Keep shooting this guy. He's shaken. You keep shooting him. The line is holding well enough. You attack here. But we can't do the usual flanking maneuver. You attack these slingers, we got these peltas here. And looks like we pinned all the shooters, excellent. Cavalry's here, excellent. I want you behind them. You attack these peltas and you attack these slingers. In fact, no, you attack the slingers and you the peltas, you're heavier. How are you doing against these peltas? Not very well at all, not good, not good. You guys attack this, you pile on. Okay, these slingers are almost done. We'll charge these guys soon enough. You should pull a little bit further out. What is this? Levy Freeman. Okay, get out of here. Yeah, forget about this guy. He's broken. Just shoot these instead. Elephant. Might need to use you now. Attack these guys. Or, you know what? Just attack the blob. Might be the time. Cavalry, you attack these... No, Levy Freeman, no. Just charge the blob as well. Or better yet, help him against peltas. Or even just attack this Levy Freeman, doesn't matter. You attack this, and elephants. Are you in? You are. 60 kills. Just keep pushing here. Wait, why are we fighting Levy Freeman with slingers? Pull back. You attack this. Wait, these guys put themselves together, attack them. Our cavalry has been wasted here fighting the peltas boys, but nothing we can do over it. You pull back, attack this guy instead. Okay, they are wavering here. The elephant charge seems to be doing them no favors. 500 kills on elephants. The whole section is wavering. We basically went through them like they were nothing. Look, the whole lot is breaking. The elephant charge did it again. How many kills did we get? 700 on elephants. Excellent. Yeah, they collapsed. Utter collapse. We got this. Just need to wipe them out. Alright, this was pretty good. They got away with 30 men out of the 5,000 they brought to the table. Not too bad. We lost the third. Pretty brutal, but we preserved the elephants. Oh, Skotarikav, the only unit we lost, mercs. Not too bad, not too bad. I accept this. Oh, the ambush worked, and we are supported by the garrison. No need to play this manually. We seem to be massively favored, so just gonna auto-resolve this. Okay, and this battle, we expected them to come and they did, surely enough. Whoa, this is a strong start. Wait, this is surely the strongest army you faced this campaign, right? 13 tier 3 units, chosen swords and spears, really good ones. Then a couple of shooters, 3 crappy calves, general and a Celtic Gaelic warrior. Yeah, this is actually strong. Almost 3,000 men, we have 2,700, but this doesn't matter, so more like 24. But we have pikes, ballista, Libyan infantry, double elephant and double shock calf. Of course they have no chance, but we'll fight this next time.